So another important King Dane speech, icebergs and shit. I'm gonna say thank you to some of the guys jumping in. You know, if the old boys going in, you know, because it's much better than God too. You know, winning sex competitions on whatever gods they got in that were forced in here. You know, it'd be like going into a game where they have paddle control and shit and losing at hardcore mode, just like Diablo 2 Resurrected and shit. Most dudes are not up on that level. That's what real life is. And they won the sex comps. Jack was mad. Jack eventually fell down the beanstalk. This is progress. You know, get it out a little more and shit, you know. And that's cool in video games and shit, but they have over ego, you know. A lot of we could tell it has bull. That's where it's gonna flare back, this bullshit. And that's my advice to him. You know, they're gonna lose. They didn't go as long. Their stats and shit, and they're gonna be flaring and boiling up. And that's where I flare up and beef up. I got the winning shot. I got the winning kill, even over Tunney and shit, Kenny and shit. And the music is real. And the guys that stepped in, that's how powerful it is to stop some of these chicks. And it ends up like Titanic. You know, it's where some chick is in real love and they get stuck and shit and doesn't, it's not all about rich shit and they already have the path set and shit and you can't go back. It's a genie. And that's how powerful. I've already dipped in. If you dip in a little bit, you should be okay. And I've dipped in and I've gone through the iceberg has gone into the Titanic. It would flood their cunts out. So, you know, all gods have pride issues. And they're bops and pups in. And when we get heavy, they get that Frankenstein effect. It's just like steam shit. You know, I'm Diablo, you know, I'm decent now. I got the silver Amazon gear and my mind stays occupied, you know. And I'll still dip in one time, you know, I keep dipping in too. So they think dudes are virgins and said, I won BBs with penis thickness and length too. It's over 7 inches around. It's still, it's placid. It's placid working out and shit. So, and the music shit kicks in and they just don't want to look wrong. And that's the thing. That's why we win so easy here. And we know people and shit. And the dishes are stacking up. My dad used to make us do dishes all night. And the guys that stepped up and Peter and shit, they kept we're keeping the icebergs more cool. You know, it's like a sacrifice and it's by nature and shit. And they didn't know that. And that's why, you know, when you think you're all one, it's very rare, you know, it's all lo-fi. It's different than Drake. And I hold the record here and they mistake valor, they reward themselves and shit. They don't even have history with me. And faults like that and voids are off to like a funny farm. And I'm Doc S, baby. Look at the hair. I think it was the chicks. Even the eyes. The eyes too, motherfucker. So there's a Mothman at 1. And the other things aren't built for, that's greasy. The bed's still clean.